Well, I have to talk about what is probably the biggest bang for one's buck when it comes to photospheres, which I have a folder of applications for Android. Google Camera, in the bottom right here. Google Camera has multiple options. You swipe from the left to the right, you can see the different options. I choose the top one, Photosphere. When you do this, you line up a blue dot with a circle. And you do this approximately 42 times. Trying to keep your phone as still as possible. And trying to keep it in the center of your picture. There's different ways of doing this. But the more your phone moves away from the center of rotation, the more discrepancies you'll see in the final stitch. Now this will make a spherical 360 degree by 360 degree panorama, or photosphere. Not some area of the atmosphere in which everything is photographed, although that would be kind of amazing to me, but rather a high detail image made out of high definition photographs in all directions. I'm just taking one outside here. Give you an idea of the process. Now, once you've taken all of those pictures, do not take another one immediately. It takes some moments for the application to process the photo. Now, what you get from such a process is a photograph that looks something like this. Now you can see everything that was around me in the surroundings is in one photograph. Now, this is a pretty cool effect, and you can do different things with it. I like it in and of itself. But if you want to really appreciate a photosphere with Google Camera, you need more apps. And the best one for it is Small Planet. With Small Planet, you open it up and it brings up what looks like a map. But if you click on the camera icon near the top, you can choose your photosphere photo, and it will turn it into a photosphere that you can rotate around. You can also, just touching the screen, warp it in a variety of different ways, and even invert it entirely and produce one of those tunnel-like images, which is beautiful. Clicking the plus sign at the top saves your image to the gallery. And if you zoom in on the image, it essentially produces a regular view of your photosphere as you were standing there, including your shadow. It's a wonderful program. Sphere Share allows you to share your photosphere with other people in a near virtual reality experience. You can look at other people's spheres from around the world. Turn Me Panorama is a wonderful tool for viewing your photospheres. You select your image or video. It says Pano right on it, so it's easier to identify. And when doing so, this is not the photograph or video that I just took. This is, this is the 360 degree panorama that I took. But moving it around, it moves based on the gyroscope of your phone. So moving the phone to the left or right moves your view to the left or right. It's a very neat virtual reality-like experience. Pano Planet Live Wallpaper. It does a similar effect to the Turn Me Panorama, except that it applies the Photosphere to the wallpaper of your phone. The Meta 360 application adds metadata to a panorama if it's been removed by photo editing, such as if you were to take out someone's license plate from an image or whatnot. Very useful. The other three apps I have in this folder, 360 Cam Manager, Samsung Gear 360, those two are related to 360-degree cameras, and Planetical just makes a small planet image out of a non-panoramic image. But you get your foot in the door with the Google Camera app, which costs nothing. So I highly recommend it. I certainly hope you learned something, and I hope you have a wonderful day.